How's it going today? Thanks for watching. I'm gonna work at replacing the curtain here after lunch, afternoon. Got this bottom curtain of this barn here to replace. I'm gonna grab the ladder. I'm gonna get started on it myself. Christian and Mauricio, they're going to open up the silage pile, take a line of tires off and cut the plastic back, and then they're gonna come help me. But we'll get started here. We've got 4 or 5 curtains that I want to replace, and I think we might have another one here that I need to order one for. They just get brittle over time, just from the sun, and from I suppose the cold in the winter time doesn't help either. They just get brittle, and then they break easily when you try to repair the holes. It just doesn't last. I've got this bottom one here. We're gonna do it today. Bottom ones are easy, so we'll start with an easy one so we get the hang of things again. We've got a couple of top curtains that we need to do, and then a couple of middle curtains. So we'll start by cutting it loose, and I like to cut it in the middle so it's easier to pull out of there. And then we'll set the new one up here. It's on a roll, and then we'll pull it through, get it connected on each end. And these are essentially airbags. You can see that top one there, the top one is closed. They're essentially airbags that have a blower in the center that's constantly blowing air into it. Helps keep the barn insulated in the winter time. So you can about imagine if there's a bunch of holes, that's not going to work very good. So we always go through in the fall, tape up any holes we see, and if any are really bad, we'll replace them. Or at least put them on my list to replace next year, and then I'll get them ordered so we have them. So we'll get started on this one here. Got the old curtain pulled out of there. New one right here. So we install these holes for the blower tubes, and I didn't realize for some reason this bottom one has 2 blowers. It's the only barn that's like that, where it's a single stage curtain with 2 blowers. Of course, it only comes with 2 of these things. They used to come with extras. Now they don't have extras. I'm gonna have to order some for this. Got these things put on. There's zip ties on here. The zip tie to a rod in there. You ready?
Yep.
Got this first one pulled in here. Just need to put some zip ties on. All it takes is 3 zip ties that go from here onto that rod in there that just prevents it from being able to flop out of there. Really not much to it. This one's pretty much done. Just got to order a few more of those white things that seal that hole. Christian and Mauricio went to the next one to go pull that one out. Pull these black pieces off because we reuse those. I'm gonna get these 3 zip ties on, then I'll meet them over there and pull the next one through. It's the next day here. Didn't finish pulling a new curtain in that second curtain, but we did get the old one pulled out. Probably work on that again. Probably work on that again here this afternoon if we've got time. I'll need at least a couple people to help me with that one because it's a top curtain. We need help pulling that through. In our heifer barn here, it's late morning. Sam and Jose Luis are working at getting these bedded pack pens cleaned out here. We add bedding in these pens every 3-ish days, kind of depends on the weather. And probably about 5 times a year we clean these out, and we're spreading it directly on the field there at the moment. There's maybe foot and a half of straw and manure and urine in these pens here at the moment. So then we move the heifers to the front here. Takes about, I don't know, half a day. Would have started around 7 this morning. It's 11 o'clock now. And there's 3 pens left. It's about a spreader load per pen, a spreader and a half per pen. So they should get this done here in the next couple hours, I would say. Then we'll put fresh bedding back in here and let these heifers out again, because I'll be they've been standing up here for a little while now, so they'll be happy to get back in their bedding. But that's what we're working on today. I'm in here. So last time one of our guys broke a hinge off on a gate and we just had it chained up. So I'm gonna cut that old hinge off and weld a new one on there. I'm gonna get that done here quick. So he's just pushing it, making a pile in the front here, and then Sam's grabbing it with the payloader and loading it on the spreader and taking it out to the field. So this is the hinge we have to replace here. It's supposed to be one of these down here also. And it got knocked off with the skid steer last time, so I'm going to cut this off, weld a new one on there. I think so. I've got a used hinge here, so I'm gonna try to match it up a little bit so that gate's gonna sit straight. So I didn't quite cut all of that off. I think that should work. So the gate sits in there. So actually, the design of these gates works really nice. So you can take all these gates off without having to undo anything. You just need 2 people. Lift it up, pull the bottom out, and then pull the top out. best welder. I don't think I'm gonna get a job as a welder, but I can keep a gate from falling off. We'll throw a little paint on there, then you can't see my shoddy welding. Just like that, it's good as new, ready for somebody else to run into it. I had a gate this morning broke in the parlor, so I had the welder already on the side-by-side, so it worked out okay. Got that gate fixed this morning. It's always a lot nicer to weld when there's no straw in here. So this is the perfect time to get this fixed here. I think I'll maybe film Sam loading the manure spreader, and then I'll probably not this load, but maybe the next load, I'll run out to the field with the drone, and we'll end the video with us spreading manure on the field. I think we'll probably leave it at that. If you guys have questions, comments, post them down below. Appreciate you watching, and hopefully we'll see you in the next video.